Hey guys, here's part two to that 2021 E300. This is for the combination filter that's done as part of the service. So you'll have to take out the carpet here. You'll have to take out the under dash panel. That's the cover right there. I'm going to do a quick run through. This is already me having pulled out the filter, which is the easy part. Putting it back in is a little harder because, as you can tell, it's kind of tight in there. So we're going to be putting it in from one corner and then you're just going to walk it in. Once you get about this point, it'll want to go up and it'll stay in there after a few times of you pushing it up. Now the fun part is that there is a piece of the firewall sound deadening that lives right underneath where this piece goes. I'm trying to get you real close, and that makes it a pain in the butt to get this cover on. Getting it off isn't terrible, but getting it back on, it's so tight that you probably have to use two hands and a flashlight to make sure it gets in there. That little spot right there makes contact with the edge of the cover for the air filter. Now I've done this different ways. You can try to push that in, but since it's just foam underneath, it's just going to push right back out. So kind of what I've developed over the couple of years that I've been doing this on these cars is you just kind of start them at the corner in the back and you just roll them in. Here it is. Like I said, I started at the back. It's got a channel and a groove. So you just line it up and then just kind of roll it forward, and then it'll sit in place with the tension of the foam. It'll just sit there. Now you just got to slide this guy in and it should lock in. Sometimes it doesn't lock in all the way, so you might have to just slide it back, push it up with your other hand, and then lock it in. Now one thing I do to get access is I take off this side seal, just because it makes it easier to get the under dash panel off a little faster and without less stress. This thing comes in and off pretty easy, and I'll show you here how to get this off. So here it is, me putting it back in, but I'll take it off just so you can see. So I get a tool like this. This is like an interior panel popper. This one's from Blue Point, but you can get anything that works. Get in right at the corner right there and just lift it up. It'll have 3 or 4 contact points, but this thing comes out real easy. Some of these are a pain in the butt, but this one's fairly easy. When you're ready to go back in, there's a little slot in the back in the carpet that slides in, and then you just push this up as much as it'll go. That'll fall into the first little clamp that holds it in, this little pinch clamp right there where I just hit. And then there's 2 or 3 more over here. So as you go, just kind of beat it in and make sure it's nice and even there at the end. And that's it. Put your carpet back on. Put your under dash panel back on, and you should be good to go.